Hey, it's your girl Inez X, and I'm here with The Buzz.
Yeah, you've been around the world. Yeah, you had a whole lot of girls. Never had nothing this trill. Never had nothing this real. Show you a whole nother world.
Well, I am Palestinian, 100% Middle Eastern girl, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York, period. So I'm a full Arabic girl, but I'm a full American girl in LA. And I love owning that because I feel like, you know, I'm repping for all the Middle Eastern people right now. I'm repping for all my people, but I'm 100% an American girl. So it's like that crossover, you know? So when I first started doing music, my name is Inez. Like, that's my name, Inez. In Arabic, it's Inas, but like that's how you pronounce it. Spanish people call me Ines. I love that. But I've always said Inez. That's like the Americanized way or whatever, but everybody always calls me that because it's like, in Arabic, we don't have I, we have E. But in English, we have I. So I love the I, and it's good with identity and things. The X came from Malcolm because, officially, yes, I'm telling you the truth. It came from Malcolm because I was so obsessed with him and his story and everything about him because he stood for his people so much, you know? But obviously the media has a way of portraying people, you know? And when I started saying that early on, it was like, well, are you a Muslim missionary? And I'm like, no. Like, I just love that he stood for empowering his people, fighting for his people, and marking himself like X, you know? And I've kind of like, for me, had to define it what it meant for myself at that moment. And it started becoming like, for me, I really officially didn't want to go by my last name because my last name was changed. When I was 16, my mom changed it to go by my stepdad's last name so we can all have the same last name. And I didn't have my dad's name anymore. And I didn't know my dad. So I didn't really feel like super connected to him fully. And I didn't want his name with my artistry, and I didn't want my stepdad's name because that wasn't my real father and I never felt connected to him. So when I started doing music, the X was just what it had to be. It was my mark of independence, you know what I mean? And then for me, it has become so much more, you know? It's become this my mark of independence, but it's become this whole movement for me, you know what I mean? And then now it's like there can't be any other way. Like, it's just Inez X, it's the person, it's the persona, it's who I am, it's a part of me. But I've had to kind of separate Inez and Inez X. Like, now it's kind of like I really have had to kind of separate the two, you know what I mean? Because Inez is still, I'm just human, you know, I'm just a girl, you know? Inez X has become this whole movement. So I love that. But yeah, that's the truth behind it all.
Never had nothing this trill. Never had nothing this real. Show you a whole nother world. Dripped out in diamonds and pearls.
Being Arabic, for me, I didn't really realize how much of a thing it was until I started doing music, and then people were like, what are you? And I'm like, okay, I love the racial ambiguity, but for a while it was I really have to own these sounds. It's really a thing. I really want to own it for identity purposes. This is part of my identity. So I started putting all the sounds in the songs, and then I was obsessed. And then eventually I was like, okay, let's just hone away a little bit. Let's kind of mix in, you know, more of the pop R&B sounds with all of the things. And I feel like finding that marriage, bringing the Eastern Western worlds, Eastern Western sounds, that's where I'm a kid in the candy store and I'm going crazy. So, you know, it's pressure, but I try to just keep it at the art and keep it where it feels good, organic, and real, you know?
Safe to say that I'm not good at being by myself. Safe to say that you're the one that I can't live without. I feel the way to you without a doubt. That's why your name's the only thing that's coming out my mouth. You stay on my mind, spinning, got me hypnotized, spinning.
I do have my alter ego. My alter ego, her name is Trap Princess Jasmine. The Trap Princess Jasmine is what you think she is, and it's more of my New York side. It's more of my trap side. I've always been singing and rapping the whole time, but I feel like singing has really it's been taking me and really where I can express myself is there. But lately, I have a lot to say, and I feel you know, rapping is where I want to express myself. So I will be taking it kind of there, bringing more of my urban side out, and I'm really excited about that.
I could be a lover, I could be a girl, I could be a la 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 lover girl. Anything you
growing up always watching MTV, like always watching TRL, always watching 106 in Park. All of those things made me be like, I want to do this when I grow up for sure. Like, this is it. Like, I would just watch them perform on stage. I remember just watching Beyonce, Britney Spears, you know, all the things. Like, and just be like, oh my God, like those iconic performances, Beyonce coming out the sky and Britney Spears coming out with the snake, and all those moments were like, me as a kid, I would just watch it over and over and over again. But growing up as an Arabic girl wasn't like a real thing. So I feel like for me, it's now like, it's a real thing for me now. And I'm like, I can really make this happen. And it's like, I didn't really see any girls that were like me when I started doing music, you know? But then now I'm like, okay, well, there's a lot more of me, and I'm really becoming that kind of like curator in this space, and I'm happy about it. So it's really fun, but I think definitely all of those crazy performances, I probably watched, Britney, Beyonce, all those girls like a million times over and over again.
I can't lie or deny. You electrify my vibe. Hold my pride, close my eyes. Cross my heart, don't hope to die. Love me down, in and out. For your love, I'll go all out. I just need you here right now. I just need your love right now.
The new song out right now is called Like I Do, and it's off the project Lover Girl. Lover Girl, my last single, just came out, and my project Lover Girl is coming out top of 2025, so I'm really excited. But right now we're just in full steam mode, you know what I mean? We're coming end of the year, has to come fourth quarter strong. And Like I Do is like such a vibe. I love that song so much. So right now there's 6 songs on the project, but it's ever evolving. So we might be adding more. You know what I mean? It might turn into more. But it's not going to be less. 6 is my number, and I'm super into all of the things. Like I love I'm a very spiritual woman. So for me, 6 is a very special number. It's actually the number of lovers, and I'm very in alignment right now.
No, but you have 6 lovers?
No, but no, 6 is the number of lovers, like the number 6.
Okay.
So in numerology, it's the number of lovers.
Yeah.
So each number represents different things. So for me, I love that number, but Lover Girl for me has been super, super identity driven. Like I wanted my first project to have something with lover in it and love in it. My first official single that was on Billboard was Love Is, and it was just like, Love Is was just like my whole movement, and I was like, okay, my first official project has to be something with love in it. And Lover Girl just like kind of like hit me one day, and I woke up and I just thought about it, and I saw that Tina Marie was the only girl who did a song, Lover Girl, and I was like, okay, perfect, because I used to get compared to Tina Marie when I started singing, like a little bit, like my voice, and I was like, oh my God, I love her, so I started studying her. So when I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, it's meant to be, and I was like, I'm calling the whole project Lover Girl. I went to the studio, I made the song Lover Girl. That was the first single I put out from the project, and it just feels right, you know what I mean? Like, when things feel right, things feel right. Like, it feels so perfectly right, you know what I mean? Like, the whole Lover Girl, it's so me. Like, it's such a big part of me. You know, I have my alter ego, Trap Princess Jasmine, you know. And that's like just the other side of me, because I definitely have that like, side, because I'm from New York, you know. But I am just a lover. I just am a lover. I'm a lover girl. I love love. I love seeing love. I love experiencing love. I'm a lover girl.
There you go, crowding my headspace. I only think about you these days. Drunk and stumbling around my place. Tell me that you trust me, and tell me that you love me. Wake up right by your side, still feeling the way that we felt last night. I wanna feel your body on mine, like Bonnie and Clyde. Are you down for the ride? I can be your lover, I can be your girl, can be your la 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 la, lover girl. Anything you wanted, baby, I would do. And I can be more than enough for you. Oh my gosh, from everywhere, everywhere, all platforms, Instagrams, Spotify, all the music platforms, Snapchat, all the music platforms. I Inez X, INASX. Hi, my name is Inez X, and you've just been buzzed. I can be your lover, I can be your girl, can be your la 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 lover girl. Anything you wanted, baby, I would do.